Ready for a quick tier list video? I got you covered. Bam, alright, here we are. If you want to see the process of explaining everything about how we get to the end result in this tier list, you can check out the live stream, link in the description, and chat also contributed a lot to the making of this tier list. But in this video, I'm not gonna ramble much. I'm just gonna make a short one because there are freaking 17 classes now. Okay, calm down, friend. Calm down. You got this. Okay, now let's jump right to it. First of all, the Blade Master is gonna be right here in S tier. Yeah, Blade Master is an amazing class, has a lot of buffs. It still stands meta till today, but not as crazy as some of the other classes, but can counter and hold its own against some of the actual meta classes. Next is the Gunslinger. It's going to be right here in C tier. Now, let me explain the tiers. S tier is, of course, super, very good. A tier is also amazing, not as great as S tier, but very good. You can use it for PvP, for PvE and stuff. But S tier is just so much better. The only reason why any class would be in A tier is because their counterpart is probably doing things better than them over here in S tier. Then we have B tier, which is just for fun, I guess. And C tier is, why the heck are you even playing this? So, like, why? So that's what we have it here. Now the Gunslinger received a nice buff recently that increases its damage, but no, it's not enough. Let's jump to the Assassin. Assassin is gonna be all the way in A tier. If it's used by a whale right now, listen to this. It's gonna be amazing. Gonna be in S tier, but no. I can't justify that by just saying if a whale uses a class, it's going to be in S tier. If a whale uses any class, it probably will be S tier. So no, I can't put it there. For right now, the Assassin I think needs a little buff to its attack. Also, they need to stop with the Dragon Shines and balance PvP. I'm gonna start all my videos with that sentence, balance PvP. Now let's jump to the Soul Dancer. Soul Dancer is definitely S tier. I think the Soul Dancer at this point now can absolutely defeat the Blade Master. What? Yeah, I know that sounds controversial, but we've proved it over and over again in our live streams. We've proved it in various videos. The Soul Dancer has been buffed. Its damage is insane and it is super scary. I am scared to face Soul Dancers now. It's just crazy, especially if the Soul Dancer knows how to play the class properly and how to counter other classes. It's great. Then we have the Fighter, which is just right here because I don't even know why you're gonna use the Fighter at this point, unless you just wanna, I guess maybe a little fun. But why? Maybe I guess it's probably the only class with a mecha, but you have a freaking Dragon Rider. So why the hell are we gonna ride a machine?
A few moments later.
I digress. I'm sorry. I'm gonna calm down. Let's jump to the Reaper. The Reaper is a doozy one, but I'm gonna drop it as A tier here with the Assassin. The Reaper can be S tier in the right hands. Okay, hear me out. In the right hands, the Reaper is on a whole league of its own. If anyone is an OG player, you know how crazy good this class can be, how scary it can be to face a Reaper. But the problem right now is most of the new classes can just one-shot kill you before you restore your health. What? Yeah, and that skill has a cooldown of 15 seconds. I don't think you're gonna live for 15 seconds, man. What the fuck? All they need to do is just hit you twice. Most times. It's crazy. So the problem is right here. If the other overpowered broken classes are nerfed or balanced, not nerfed but balanced, things will be a lot better. Also, the Reaper I think and the Fighter are the two classes that have not been buffed in this game at all in ages. Especially the Fighter, but mainly the Reaper now. Come on, it's a Reaper. It's supposed to be powerful in PvP. Why does it do less damage than a freaking Soul Dancer? Bruh. And why is the Swordsman living longer than the Reaper in the battlefield? That's not how it's supposed to be. I digress again. Okay, I'm sorry. I think I'm letting this get to me. So anyway, we got the Puppeteer. I'm going to trade right here in B tier. It's kind of okay and it's a fun class to play, but it doesn't compare to the other A tier classes. Again, I don't want to hear anyone say, but the Puppeteer is super good. Shush. What? That's only if a freaking whale uses it, man. Try playing the Puppeteer as a free player and see yourself get killed before you can even put the bleed on your opponent. The Phantom Sound is all the way down there. I think it and the Fighter can be struggling for the trash class. The Soul Dancer can just do everything it does better. The only thing it does better is the cooldown reduction, but come on. You just use the Soul Dancer. Then next we got the Skateboarder. I'm just gonna drop the Skateboarder all the way at B tier. It's a very fun class to use, and it does have its uses for tower capture in battlegrounds and cross-server battles. Again, I gotta specify, this is not defeating the people in the tower.
Oui. We don't do that here.
Just stealing empty towers, that's what it does, because I don't think it can actually defeat the people in the towers, which is absolutely sad.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
To say the least. So B tier here. Then we have the Floramancer straight up in S tier. It's a very good class, got a nice buff to its damage. The poison is insanely annoying. The only issue is the survivability, and I think that balances it. It's a balanced class and it can stay right up there as S tier. Then we have the Illusionist. I'm gonna drop it at A tier. Its damage isn't really what? The Illusionist damage has been nerfed to hell. It does still do a lot of damage, but it's nothing, absolutely nothing compared to the other classes. The only reason is if you like it, but it's still pretty good class, so put it in A tier right here. The Shadowfencer is an S tier class. Granted, its damage isn't as high as the other classes. It's still very good, and a very good Shadowfencer should be able to annoy the hell out of the opponent and can defeat higher ratings as well, but it still doesn't compare to some of these other classes, and what most of these other classes need is just one good hit on you as a Shadowfencer, and yeah, again, you're dead. So it's a pretty good class, pretty fun. I think it's balanced now. It's been nerfed enough that it has gotten balanced. Still can be annoying, but it is okay. Visioneer is gonna be either A tier or S tier because of its absolute execution. This is the class, I don't know if you understand, but this is the class that started execution, the ability to kill your opponent regardless of their HP sometimes, or when their health gets to a certain point. If you remember when the Visioneer released, this was the class that ended up making me hate Battlegrounds more than I already did, because before I could even load into Snow Moon Battlefield, this freaking class has already killed everybody that load. So before my screen has gone from black to showing what is there, I'm already died, and then I'm supposed to start loading back into the spawn point, which is super annoying. So this was the class that introduced one hit kill in this game, and I hate it for that. So it stays at the lower S tier. Then for the Yasai, we have it all the way right here. Next to the Floramancer, it's kind of like an underdog in a way. Most people don't really take note of the Yasai, but its damage is amazing. It deals a lot of damage. Also, I want to apologize if you hear bracing sounds in this video. I have a little asthma, so I'm just waking up and my throat feels like I'm being choked, so I'm struggling to breathe and talk at the same time. Best strategy for this class is hit and run, and pray to God that you stun your opponent with the blue fan skills so you can deal a lot of damage, and hopefully you don't run into an Inkmancer or any of the other crazy classes. What? So, but it's a pretty great class nonetheless. Then next we have the Elementalist. At this point, I think I'm going to do something right here. I'm going to create one new stuff. What the fuck? Now I'm going to name this the white tier, because why the hell were these classes made? Wait, were the developers drunk doing this? I don't understand. So we're gonna drag the Elementalist right here and put it in the white tier. Don't get me wrong, the S tier is still amazing, okay? The S tier is still amazing, but why the fudge was this class made? Why? Why?
A few minutes later.
Why does it have such a large AoE? Why does its fire skill chase you all the way across a freaking Day of Liberty map? Why does it have such huge damage? Why does the spear that it throws remove all my health in one hit? Why does it have a freaking dragon? Why does it gain shield?
6.5 hours later.
Listen, to speak plainly, the classes have been a little overshadowed, all right? They've been around for like a couple months to like a year or so, I think. I don't remember. But if I'm being honest, the Dragon Rider can be down here and the Elementalist can be down here. If I'm being honest, they can be down here like this. Heck, even the Soul Dancer can outdamage the Elementalist sometimes. We can leave these ones at S tier because they can't still be defeated in a way by a lower rating and you know, a more skilled player and all those things. But this next freaking class it deserves to be here, okay? Why was this made? I don't understand. Was there ever a class like this in the book of Dragon Rage? Because if there was a class like this in the book of Dragon Raja, then why the hell was there even a book to begin with? There's never supposed to be any problem in that world. Because if you have one Inkmancer in freaking Castle College, in the school, in the anime, or in the book, why would a villain even attack? Why would anything bad even happen unless the Inkmancer was the villain? Bruh. Because I don't understand. This is like the freaking Madara Uchiha of the Naruto world. It just kills everybody. I don't know if you understand. It summons 4 freaking monsters that just gang up and beat the hell out of the opponent. You want to run away? Oh no, you can't. You're stunned. You want to attack back? Oh, no, you can't. You're dead. Bruh. If you doubt me right now, or you doubt this tier list, I understand. Everyone has their own opinion. You can always log into the game and try it out for yourself. But if you are a whale and you're complaining about something like maybe saying the illusionist is the best class, should be up here, please do me a favor, get one of your guildmates that isn't a whale, get their account and try using that class that you think is supposed to be stronger than the Inkmancer or any of these ones here, and try using it in PvP in the next arena, and let me know your experience in it. Okay, I'm totally not pissed right here from the last arena that I got my ass whooped left and right. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the tier list, and I hope you guys enjoyed every single second of this video. I enjoyed making this. I think this is the one tier list I enjoyed making the most. So I won't really edit much into this video. I want it to be raw and just to be me ranting and stuff. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. If you have any questions, comment, suggestions, or requests, you can drop them down there in the comment section. I read all of them. I'll respond to you if needed, or make a video if necessary. And yeah, take it easy guys, and have a lovely one. Bye bye.